Good afternoon. How we doing? I don't know if I'll get anybody to come hang out, but I was being extremely productive, and I got tired of being productive, and I said, "All right, well, let's take a break and do a stream." And looks like yep, it's 3:30. Yep. Welcome in Usama. Are you off today, Usama? Or are you at work? And Scotty with a Y. Hello. Haven't seen you much. Hope you're doing well. I hit go live before I was caught up on my Facebook feed. The heck? And Usama is here. He is off work. Me too. And I don't think anybody else is here. But that's okay. Hold on, I'm almost caught up. You never know. There might be something I want to share with you guys on here. Not really finding much of anything. Usama's heading out to get the CO2 cylinder refilled. Awesome. That's exciting. Ooh, excuse me. Where's this? Oh, that's cool. How is the house coming along? Well, we're going to talk about that. Give me one more minute. I'm almost ready. And I was hoping a few more people would join in before I get started with some updates. I got a lot to say. Okay. There's two more. All right. I wonder how accurate that number is. Usama beat me to it. I was getting ready to do that. Thank you, Usama. But Linky's not here yet, even. So we can't get the stats. There we go. The number's going up. Maybe it just went out. They can be a part of the replay crew. True. The Discord notification didn't go out yet. The heck? Hmm. Okay. There we go. Is that it? Come on, computer. There it is. Now the people are going to come pouring in. We're going to get like 50. I'll be happy if we get 10. The Discord notification just went out. Fish Fam link is here. We're hopping. So let's give them a minute to come in. Sometimes I like to pay attention to the to my Facebook feed because sometimes there's, I don't know what page it is, but it gives like fish updates on reclassifications and stuff like that, and I really like that. I get a lot of information about killifish, so it's awesome. Oh wow, that's cool. All right, we're just about there. Just about there. I think this is where I left it. Yep, we're there. Okay. Yeah, Osama, what's the name of it? I don't know. Nancy from Tennessee is here. Oh my goodness. Nancy, I gotta tell you a story. I thought of you a couple hours ago. So I had to go to Walmart, and in the parking lot, there was a truck in the Walmart parking lot, and it said Nancy. Isn't that coinkadinkle? All right, we're up to 7. That's the highest we've been. Perfect. let's get started. Welcome in, everyone. So I wanted to do a stream now, um, just because a lot has happened in the last couple of days, and oh, stand by. Important message. Okay. Um, a lot has happened in the last couple of days, and a lot's going to happen in the next couple of days, and I am probably not going to stream on Monday. So I thought that the Diamond State Aquarium Society was done for the summer. There's one more meeting, and it's this Monday, and I want to go. So I'm going to go to that, and I will stream on Wednesday instead. And then that's a big bug outside there, and the stand by. Another important message. Sorry. Um, I'll do my stream on Wednesday. I hope. Let me look at my calendar real quick, actually. Oh, wait. Okay. There's one thing happening at work Wednesday evening, but I'm hoping to be done in time to be able to I have it yawned all day. And then I start streaming. I think I'll make it in time on Wednesday. I hope the work thing doesn't last that long. So yeah, I wanted to give an update about that. So we're gonna see what happens there. I don't know if I'll continue doing the Wednesday stream all summer, but once the club meetings start back up on Mondays, I definitely want to go to them. It's once a month. But I'm gonna probably do 3 Mondays a month that I do a members only stream, and then stream on Wednesdays. I think that will work out pretty decent. I just got to figure out how to coordinate that with Fish Fam Link calendar and remember to set it up like that as well. So, other news. Let's see. I last streamed on Monday, probably, right? Let's do house updates. So, I think, knock on wood, I have defeated the ants. I have won the battle. I'm feeling very confident about it. The other night, I put the smoke detector back up in the room where the spare bedroom, which was one of the points where they were the heaviest. Later that night, smoke detector in the middle of the night, I should say, smoke detector starts going off. I went in there with a curtain rod and banged the freaking smoke detector right off the ceiling. I was so pissed. I thought I had done it and nothing. And there was an ant in there for sure. I don't get it. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. I put stuff outside, more stuff outside. I put more traps inside. I sprayed inside. I was in the fish room today. I did not see any, maybe 1 or 2 ants, and that's it. And I mean, you look on the ground, there's literally thousands of dead ants all around the freaking basement. Just in the one area. It's not both rooms. It's freaking insane. I did not see any more in the spare bedroom, and because I did go in this morning and there was a bunch, and I sprayed the crap out of them. I have not seen any more today since then, and I have more stuff coming in the mail tomorrow, I think, and maybe today. I'm getting the earth stuff. I don't even know what that stuff is, but you guys recommended it, so I'm getting it. It should come in the mail today, and it is the food grade stuff. So I'm going to sprinkle that around. The stuff that Alshon recommended is coming in the mail. Gonna put that all around. I already used the stuff that Usama recommended. So I'm just hoping this works and it never happens again. I'm very curious why it was so bad. We'll see. Careful when using spray around the tanks. Yes, yes. I will admit I probably did get a little carried away in a couple spots and not that careful, but there have not been any deaths. So yeah, we'll see. My apologies for all these messages. I'm working with the other board members. We're finalizing and getting ready to release the details to the members for the group buy that we're going to do next week. For next week, but it needs to be this week. So those are the ants. Mosquitoes, knock on wood. That was just a dumb mistake on my part. I had a bucket of water in the basement. A mosquito got in and found it. I fed all the larvae in there to fish. They had a party, and I did not get bit, and I have not seen any more. So that's good. It's just I don't know. I don't know why it's so bad with bugs. Like they're coming from the outside. I just don't get it. How much is it to be a member of ACLC? Well, Usama, we're going to do a field trip here to aclcpa.org. I'm going to share my screen, and I want to say it's like $15. But let's check. Membership, becoming a member. One person for a year is $20. However, if you do 2 years, you save $5 and it's $35. And you can do it online. Right there. And you get all kinds of cool perks. For example, a couple months ago, we did a group buy from Dance Fish, and the club covered the cost of shipping. We're doing a group buy now for Flip Aquatics because he is going to be speaking next Saturday, a week from tomorrow. Very excited about that. Rob Lupton. Welcome in, Cosman. Yeah, I know. I'll get rid of the ants and then I'll get crackheads showing up. Good grief. All right. So next in the house, update wise, I did a bunch of work in the fish rooms. So the new rack is up in the second room. The PEX air loop that was what I used years ago before the PVC one. I'm starting to put that back together, and that's running, and that's for the second room. And today I started moving more tech. So I already have 220 long set up on the bottom shelf of the new rack. And they got air, they got sponge filters, they got Java moss in there, they got snails. They're hopping. Today I started moving in 2.5s from the other room to put in there on the second shelf. The second shelf isn't as strong, or it doesn't have as much support, I should say, as the bottom one. But it's the perfect size for 2.5s. And, one of my goals was now that I have a house, I want to be able to enjoy the fish more, welcome in the devil. And no, I'm not coming to the West Coast. So it has, I want to enjoy the fish more and be able to see more of them. How I had these 2.5 set up in the main fish room, I could not. I could only see the fronts. So now by moving these 2.5s to the other room, I can see two sides now because it's in the center. It's kind of like a what's that called? An island type stand. My voice is scratchy. So it's the perfect size, coincidentally enough, for 2.5s. So the whole top row, that whole top shelf, is going to be 2.5s. It looks really nice. It's eye level. So I love that. That's perfect for me. And I can see two sides of the tanks. Ooh. And terribly low. And again, I can see three sides of the 20 logs. So that's perfect. The 2.5s, I can see three sides as well of the 2.5s. So I'm really excited for that. Then in the space where they were in 5s and 10s, I also, the bottom shelf, I had 2.5s down there, and it's just too low, and it's a pain in the butt to maintain. If I put 110 down there, I'll be able to see it easier, and it's less tanks that I have to maintain on that bottom shelf. The middle shelf, I'll probably put 5s. The top shelf, I'll probably put 5s. So this is allowing me to add more tanks and enjoy the tanks more, and it will make it easier to take care of them. So that's perfect. Where the 5s were, I'm probably going to add more 20 logs. And 10s. The brine shrimp hatcheries. I finally got one to work. Yet again, the Aqua Vista, because of my lack of cleaning it and stuff, it what's this? Cool. Oh, excuse me. The Aqua Vista, because I didn't clean it and maintain it well, clogged up. Kelly's here. Well, Kelly, I can't do it this weekend. It costs money to, number one, buy it, and even more money to have it installed. So that ain't happening. But if I do find one for dirt cheap on Facebook Marketplace, I might go get it. So the owner of Aqua Vista gave me a replacement when it happened the last time, and in the meantime, I had bought a second one. So this is the second time this has happened. So he gave me a replacement for free. However, he must have changed the design of the way the feet screw in because it's a different angle. So I can't use the stand, but I got it up and running using the new valve. So I got one up and running, made a batch, fed this morning, worked out great. So that's really good. I'm very happy about that. You're only allowed to buy fish food and Scotty food until you save up for a sink. No, because tomorrow is the memorial for Clay Crawford, who just passed away. And we're doing an auction to empty out his fish room. And there's stuff there I want to get, which is a perfect segue to look at what's available on that. So most of the stuff is on auction.fish. Yeah. Oh, it's gone. Let me try to refresh it. Oh, where the heck did it go? Is this still on my phone? Okay, I have it on my phone. Hmm. It's not here. I'm looking at it on my phone. They must have taken it down. Okay. Well, while we're here, we can check out the Maryland one. They're meeting on Sunday. The one thing I don't like about this website compared to My Group Auctions is the numbering system does not tell you how many lots there are. You actually have to count them. Santa Cruz Corridores. That's a different one. Gold Barbs, Driftwood, Xenotoka Eyes and Eyes, Rotella Orange Juice. Oh, wow. Limia Vittata. Speaking of Limia Vittata, I got them, and I have babies. I noticed that this morning. A lot of plants. Hygrocordata. That'd be cool to have. A lot of mystery snails. Trocadades. Cool. So in the auction tomorrow, there's going to be a bunch of newts. I'm not getting those. He had over 100 tanks. So there's going to be tanks for sale, or in the auction. 2.5s, 1, 2, 3, 3 of them. I think it's about 12 5-gallon tanks and 10 40 breeders. Oh, and two 15s. I've never owned a 15-gallon tank. And 20 longs. I forgot about those. And a lot of killifish. And a lot of live bears. And a lot of plecos. So it's the memorial for him, or celebration of life. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. And then there's a picnic, because it's the Killifish Club meeting as well. And then 2 auctions, one for the club and one for Clay. And then from that, I have to leave and go to work, because we're having a big event. So I got to be there for it. Sunday, I have to work the part-time job. And then Sunday afternoon is the Maryland Club, which we just looked at. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that one. That's a long drive, and I might not make it in time. And then Monday is the Diamond State one. Got a lot happening. All right, what's going on here? Chat's doing stuff. We said hi to the devil. Read that. No more tanks. Why not? You aren't doing water changes for the fish you have now. Yes, I am. For some. Not all of them yet. But killifish don't like frequent water changes. But like the baby racovi, ravioli, however you say it, the Nothobranchius that I just hatched out, I've been doing a water change a day for those babies. I should get bonus points. Kelly dropped $9.99. Thank you so much. Sink fund. This is not for fish. All right, that's the deal. I have a 75 if someone in Connecticut wants to come and get it. No, thank you. Welcome in, Alshon. Wish I could go to that. Is that too far of a drive for you right now? That would be nice. And there's people coming from all over, so you could probably carpool if that makes a difference. Kelly with $9.99 more sink fund, and this is definitely not for more tanks. So you bid on fish, then take them to work. Yes, they do go on a little field trip. Depending on the temperature, I even take them inside. Nancy says I've been doing 50% water changes every day for I've been doing 50% water changes every day or 2 for my quarantine tanks. That's what happens when you bring home way too many fish, right? Yeah, I try to try. Speaking of fish, Nancy, I've seen more babies of the one type. I have not seen any of the other type. What is it? So the cap reds, or red caps, whatever they're called. I have not seen any of the babies, but I've seen more of the other type, whatever type they are. So Kelly, I have a water hose, a garden hose that goes into the fish room, and I have a sump, a floor drain with a sump pump in the fish room. So I basically have a sink in there, or the same purpose of it. What is on my arm? In the other room, I have a floor drain, no sump pump, but I have a floor drain, and I have a garden hose. But what I want to do is I do want to put a sink in there, And I think it will just make it easier still. I agree. Let's go on Facebook Marketplace and look. No, wait, I want to go over here. Hold on. Search. Utility sink in local. Here's one in Elkton for $30. So if I go to the Maryland Club on Sunday, it's near there. So that would work if I go there. Westchester, I'll be near Westchester on Sunday when I work the part-time job. If it's still available. Laundry tub and faucet, Malvern, that's too far away. Clayton's too far away. Exton, Ambler, Rising Sun, that's near Elkton, and also the Maryland Club on Sunday. Faucet works, but it is damaged. Nope. I got enough headaches. Claymont, that's nearby. Oh, this is what? It's $100. That's dumb. Deep stainless steel sink. Oh, it's all rusted. That's why it's only $20. And faucet needs to be replaced. Getting hungry. That's $100. All of these are far away. Silver Spring, never even heard of that. There's a lot of them on Marketplace, though. They're just all far away. But I will, I'll look into getting one Sunday, but then I gotta get a plumber in. Okay, here we go. Oh, chat jumped to. Welcome in. I think that's Melvin. Hi, Melvin. Where was I? Can you imagine doing that with no sink? Sounds hard, and clearly it is hard because you can't keep up on water changes. Well, I also purposely don't do water changes on every single tank. I can't. It's bad enough I have to use every foot of my 50-foot python to reach the kitchen. I did that once, Nancy. It's hard enough. Now I get away with 15 foot of hose. Nice. Kelly, that's enough money for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good grief. I didn't send many red cap eggs. Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. Maybe they'll still hatch too. I mean, should they be? Already, and I didn't want to send those Did you get the eggs out of the cup and they just didn't hatch? I dumped them into a shoebox with Java moss and Infusoria. I mean, maybe they're in the Java moss. Okay, we said hi to Melvin. 50-foot works. I actually have a little playroom with it. Okay. I can't attach it to my kitchen sink, so oops, wrong button. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? I moved the tanks around. I got the baby brine shrimp. Yesterday was Bucks County Aquarium Society meeting. Had about 30 people. And Joel was the speaker. He's going to be the speaker on Monday. I got a dual output air pump for $2 and some stuff from the free table. And I think that was about it. It was a good auction. I was auctioneer. And there was stuff going for a lot more than I thought it would go for. Usually things don't go, signal's low. Hopefully I'm not frozen. It's still low. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? There we go. It's back. All right. Yeah, some stuff was going for higher prices than I imagined. So it was a fun auction for sure. And no killifish, unfortunately. I sold a few things. So I made a profit. Had a very nice dinner beforehand. It was a good time. What else? There were some plants I wanted to get, but basically I try to set my limit for $10. $10, my hand goes down. Because everything else under is a good deal, usually. Very few things that go for under 10 is at a high price. And I mean, they were just going for everything was going for a lot of money. So it was it's good for the club. Ooh, excuse me. It was a fun time, and that's what it's all about. All right. What else? Bucks County plays Diamond State, Maryland. We talked about. The following Saturday is ACLC. I already mentioned we got Rob Lupton, Flip Aquatics, doing a talk. Very excited for that. Doing a group buy. I'm getting ready to send out that information now. It's going to be for members only. It's one of the perks to being a member. And I'm getting ready to set up some more immersed bins. Or one more, I should say. I got from Kelly's recommendation some Fluval Stratum off of Amazon on sale. I'm going to set up some more tanks with some substrate. The Planet CO2 tank, I should give an update on that. It is set up. It is running. The bubble juice stuff is green. The counter, the bubbler, is steady and where it needs to be, per Stephen P. That rhymed. And now I just got to get some plants for it. So I'm excited for that. Big Tall Whip in the house. Welcome in, sir. I got to go back and watch your replay. I could not make it. I was running around quite a bit today. Oh, that's another interesting thing. So I went and got my oil change this morning. I was past due, and I don't like. I try to stay on top of my oil changes. So I went. Co-worker suggested a place. He lives somewhat near me, so I went there. And I've never been to one like this before. So it's a drive-through oil change place. And you pull into a garage. It has 4 bays. You pull in. There's the business, the structure has a basement. And there's a team of 4 people. Actually, more than that, probably. It's probably 6 people. Yeah. 6 people on the first floor where you are. And then there's like 4 people in the basement. You pull in, they scan your car on the door jamb, the driver's side, where like the VIN number is and such. They scan it. And then it shows up on the computer. 2 people check your lights, your tire pressure, your windshield wipers, and do the oil change from the top side. And then the people in the basement reach up underneath the car and drain the oil and do all the stuff from the bottom side. Talk about efficient. Like, I was amazed. And you're basically in the garage for like 15 minutes. And it's amazing. Yeah, it was a Valvoline. Yes. But I was just shocked at like how efficient it was. You got one person checking your lights while the other person's checking the air. Then they check the wipers and by that time, start to add the oil, because while they're doing the lights in the air, they're draining the oil. And I was really impressed. And a little pricey. I don't think it was pricey. The oil change and vehicle check was $100, which is reasonable. That's what they go for. And I did need wipers, which I knew that going into it. And they showed me the air filter as they were taking it out, and I was like, yeah, definitely. And it looked like the original air filter, and the car's got 80,000 miles on it. So basically, including the windshield wipers, it was $169, I think I paid. So for oil change, air filter, and wipers, 3 of them. The rear one was the worst, and the 2 in the front needed it as well. I think that was a good price. Yeah, I was happy with that. But it was just such an efficient operation, and they were all very nice, very professional. I was really, really impressed with that. I'm annoyed when they check the lights. I can check my own dang lights and air filter, change my dang oil, and leave me alone. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can. Have I ever done an air filter? I have actually. So yes, I could do the air filter, and I can check my lights, but it didn't take any extra time. That's for sure. I mean, it was very thorough. Oh, and they added windshield washer fluid. I forgot about that. You can do it a lot cheaper if you do it yourself and you're biologically perfect for the job. You can damn near stand up under there without even putting the car on a lift. I am not very when it comes to cars, I'm not very mechanically inclined. I'm getting a lot better. The issue, like I would trust myself, and I have done work on older vehicles, but these new cars, I hate them. I absolutely freaking hate them. I actually, especially now that I got the oil changed, I got to check what the value of my car is. But if I can trade it in and break even, or preferably get a little bit more back, I want to get an older car. I really I don't like my car. Um, my goal, and I have a very high car payment. I would love to be able to get something smaller, better on gas, and cheaper. Um, and then pay cash and get like a beater truck as well. Because I hate not having a truck. It sucks. And I hate having a high car payment. But I think now my credit's a lot better from when I bought the car. Um, I'm curious. I want to go to Kelly Blue Book and see what the value is. Older cars are much more maintenance. Yes, not like old. I don't want to get old. I just want to get something that's and maybe even the same age as mine, but better on gas. So it would be cheaper. Enter my VIN. Oh, interesting. I haven't been on this website in a long time. But I have my VIN. It's right here. Oh, come on, log in. So like my car's a 2018. I would like to get a 2018, but not a crossover, like an actual car. Okay, let's see here. My VIN. GKALMEXJL29834. Oh, why did it stop? I was typing. Why did it stop from that box? God, I hate computers. Okay. It's doing that. That ship has sailed. They quit making old cars that you can work on easily back in the 70s. It sucked. Like when I first got the car, I forget why, but I was at an intersection at a red light and it stalled. I think it was a recall or something. Knock on wood, it hasn't done it since. And it was when I first got it. Because it doesn't have a shifter, it's a push button. I had to get out, get my toolbox, disconnect the battery, and reconnect it to put it into park. It's stupid. I that's not how it's supposed to be. All right, transmission. I don't know what a 9T50 is, so we'll go with the other one. Mileage 80,099 probably now. 5 next. Okay. I mean, like you said though, well, I've never owned a vehicle from the 70s, but I did have My old work truck was from the 80s. It was a 1983 Chevy C10 Custom Deluxe. That freaking engine compartment was so spacious, I could literally stand in it. It was awesome. It was so easy to work on. Okay. This is nice now. You put the VIN in and it gives you all the information. Yep, it has all that. It has that. The interior. I don't know if it has that serious thingy or not. I think it does. And I think it might have navigation. I don't know. We'll skip it. I'd rather go on the lighter side. Instead, it has an alarm, it has keyless entry, push start, heated seats. I do love my heated seats, I'm not gonna lie. Park assist. I don't know what that is, so I won't click it. It does have a roof rack, I think. I can't see that high. It does not have a tow package. Does not have a sunroof. Does not have a grill guard. I don't know what that is. Color. We'll go with red. And I'm trading it in. Okay. No itchy. Okay. Get your values. Looks new and is in excellent mechanical condition, has minor cosmetic defects, and is good mechanical condition. I would assume it's very good. It does not have any mechanical problems. It does have a few blemishes, though. I work in Camden, unfortunately. Okay, it's calculating. Oh, Whip says, my buddy's brand new Dodge biodiesel. I'm not familiar with biodiesels, but it just sounds like an issue. Died in the middle of the road, and because it doesn't have a gear shift, just electronic dial, he couldn't put it in neutral. Exactly. No, that's exactly what happened to me with my car. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to it. Less than 6 months old. Right. Yeah. I was stuck in the intersection and it was stuck in drive. And I could not push it. I was right next to the police station. I wanted to push it into their parking lot. I know most of them. And yeah. Recalls. Oh, 5 pound. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, trade. That trade in is low. Well, now, what if I sell it? I wonder what the value is there. And actually, let's go to excellent. Let's just see what it changes it to if it's excellent. That's a little lower. It's thinking. See, car values are higher than that right now. I wonder if Kelly Blue Book is still. No, that's not what I want to do. Go back. And then private party. That's what I wanted to click. I think with the way the market is right now, I should be able to get a higher amount. There we go. Yeah, that's more like what I was thinking. Okay. So yeah, I should be able to do that. All right. Chat has slowed down and people are leaving, and I've been going for an hour. So it's perfect timing. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Special thanks to Kelly. You're an amazing person. And I will see you guys when I see you. Play that outro.